is now my pleasure to introduce someone who doesn't need any introduction, my friend and colleague, Dorchen Leidholdt. She is a fearless defender and advocate for survivors and has led our legal center for the past 30 years.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Judy. In 1984, the winds of gender justice were stirring. I was on my way to law school to represent survivors, unaware that the organization that would become my professional home of 30 years was breaking ground. I picked up a pen, that's how we did it back then, and wrote a letter to the New York Times headed, "People Indifferent to Violence Against Women." I was responding to the savage killing of Kitty Genovese, a notorious case of what we now call femicide, where neighbors heard a woman's desperate screams but did nothing because they dismissed it as a lover's quarrel. The issues that the case brought to the fore, the centuries-old collective denial of the severity and too often lethality of domestic violence, the trivialization of a woman's cries for help, the failure of the public and systems to intervene. These were barriers to protection and to justice that Sanctuary was mobilizing to tear down. How? By constantly breaking new ground, the most therapeutic responses to trauma, the most innovative strategies of economic empowerment, initiatives extending our services to survivors of campus sexual assault and sex trafficking, wrongly incarcerated survivors, migrants fleeing gender persecution, and in remembrance of Kitty Genovese, a new feminist justice committee tackling the strategic priority of femicide. Over 4 decades, Sanctuary has brought together so many people committed to our mission, many in this room tonight. Your partnership has brought hope and safety to gender violence survivors, local and global, as it has galvanized systemic change. The full story and impact of Sanctuary cannot be shown in a short clip, but I hope this video will spark your curiosity, motivate you to demand justice for survivors, and inspire you to stay in this life-saving work with me and with all of us.